Joined right now by Sonoma State, who is coming off a loss in the 2023 CCAA softball tournament. I'm joined right now by head coach Jen Bridges and on her left, Amari Houston. Coach, just take us through your thoughts on today's game. You guys did fall to Dominguez Hills 5-1 in an elimination game.
Yeah, I think that we really thrive off of our offense when what we call pass the bat, where, we really just try to make sure everybody does their job, whether that's a walk or produce an error or whatever it might be, or just have a long, productive at-bat that they end up getting out on. And I just feel like we didn't do that in the first few innings. We were, I think, just a little too anxious. We were swinging at pitches that we don't normally swing at. We were just a little bit more, I think, just anxious in the first 3 innings, and that kind of slowed us down. But really, overall, Weiss did a great job. I hope that's how you pronounce her name.
Weiss.
Sorry, can I re-say that? Could you cut that out?
I can cut that.
Okay,
go for it. You're good. Perfect.
Okay, I didn't want to be that. I was like, oh, good.
No.
Okay.
I've said that every time. We can always cut it. We're good.
Perfect. Okay, here I go.
Yep.
Weiss did a really good job. She's a great pitcher, and honestly, we didn't face her that much in our series. So, I think she did a great job against us, and that's all I can say for our offense. We just needed to hit better that game.
Mari, I want to talk to you a little bit, maybe the contrast a little bit from last year to this year. You guys came in and, let's be honest, playing a little different way. You guys had the target on your back. How much more difficult is it to play with the target on your back versus last year where you guys kind of snuck up on some people? I'll use that term.
Yeah, I definitely would say that as a team, we knew we had a target on our back, and so it was definitely a different look for us. I think after our first loss in this weekend, we kind of realized everyone wants to beat us, and we kind of going into the next game kind of with the underdog mentality, and that's kind of how we pulled out that San Bern win. And I think going into this next week, hopefully we'll be having that underdog mentality again and just really fighting for these wins.
And thank you actually for mentioning next week, because that's what I wanted to come back to Coach on. I did think today, once again, it's tough when you see 2 really good teams go to battle. That's what it was. Unfortunately, one of these teams had to do, but you guys have a chance to go on next week.
Yes.
I hate to say it, but playing these good teams this week, what lessons you don't have to give away anything too much, but what lessons can you do to, kind of apply to your team that maybe make your team hungry next weekend?
We just need to learn from everything that we do right now. That's the biggest thing. From an at-bat to an at-bat, we're taking lessons. We're bringing knowledge from one at-bat to the next at-bat, because every team that we're going to play, if we're lucky, we could bring 4 to 5, maybe even 6 CCAA teams in a regional. So we're going to be facing teams that we've seen over and over and over again. So really it comes down to, can our pitchers put the ball in the spot that they need to put it in? Can we learn from an at-bat to an at-bat? How are these pitchers pitching to us? And just really getting the knowledge around it, because we just have to be able to adjust at-bat to at-bat. We can't just go up with the same exact mentality when we play different teams, when we play new teams. We know that these other teams have knowledge on us, and so after playing 6, 7, 8 games against the same teams, you've just gotta really within yourself take something from each at-bat, take something from each opportunity, and really learn from it and approach the next at-bat with that knowledge.
Well, that's great insight. That was fantastic. Well, thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you next week. Amari, thank you for joining us. Coach Bridges, thank you for joining us. And we can't wait to see where your season still goes.
Thank you.
Thank you.